What up, Laker fam? It's your boy DTLF back with another halftime report. Man, Lakers up 59-49. Austin Reeves making it happen, y'all. I mean, I hate to say I told y'all so, but he needs to start in the backcourt with D'Angelo Russell. They went up 16 at one point. Uh, very excited with this guy. We need to back up the Brinks truck for Austin Reeves, man. If I need to deliver his money personally, if I need to lay my life on the line to go and drive that truck to his bank for him, I volunteer as a tribute, man, because I'm telling you, Reeves is that guy, man. He's a star in the making in the sense that he reminds me so much of Manu Ginobili. Takes charges, plays excellent defense, comes off the bench as a super six man, leading our team right now, 16 points, super efficient, and he's carrying. But here's my concern: can we get him some help? Because Anthony Davis, he needs a heart transplant. All right, this guy is missing in action for the last 3 games. What's going on? What's going on with AD? But we still have a 10-point lead in spite of AD playing like a chump. He needs to step the heck up, man, because Reeves is carrying right now. I know Reeves' back hurts, man, from carrying that first half. AD's playing well as Dennis Schroeder. It worked. The 3 backcourt worked today, man. They're balling out, man. But AD, 2 for 6, only 5 points and 6 rebounds in the first half. That's embarrassing. Meanwhile, a rookie is cooking them with 15 points for Paolo Banchero. So that's embarrassing that AD continues to magically disappear. But very excited that Austin Reeves is who he is, man. Because if he wasn't who he was, we'd probably be down by double digits right now. Okay? He's that. I've been telling y'all since his rookie season, he's that guy. He needs to start, man. He deserves it. That way we can get off the quicker starts. Him and D'Angelo, both of them, man. Both of them putting in work in the backcourt, man. If AD just woke up, we'd be an invincible force right now. But they're still in the game because AD's struggling. He can't even catch the ball right now. He's struggling. Listen, I don't know why he keeps trying to dribble around the basket. You go straight up with it when they give you a pass in close proximity. But I love it, man. I love what Reeves is doing. I can't even be mad at this half because Reeves really just he even hit the half-court shot, even though it didn't count. It just shows you how clutch this kid is, man. It shows you how you know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's wonderful. Joseph said AD playing soft, man. D'Lo too. Well, D'Lo's having a much better game than AD, if we're being honest. But can he step up a bit more? Yes, because by far Austin Reeves has been the front man for this team to start here. Malik Beasley does not need to start no longer. All right, he continues to be inconsistent with his shooting. At this point, it's a privilege for him to start. He's not earning it, right? But Reeves is 5 for 9 from the field. Okay, he's making stuff happen as well with his passes. He got 5 assists, that beautiful one of Vando, none better than that one. He's a plus 23 on the plus minus. AD is a minus. He is a -5 on the court, man. So again, when your superstar struggling like that, thank God for super sub Austin Reeves, who really should be a starter. He's a starter in disguise as a sub. Johnny Sim says they guarding AD good, doubling and tripling. But this is when he needs to be clever, man. When he needs to, move the rock quickly before they collapse down on him or make his move quick. He's taking too long. He's taking too long. He's settling for jump shots. He just, I don't know, man. It feels like his heart's not in it. Defensively, he had one good play when he blocked the shot. But other than that, he's struggling there as well. He's like a half step too slow. I don't know if it's disinterest, if it's some sort of an uncomfort he has, and it was with some injury or something. But we haven't got the same AD that, like 6 games ago, he was balling out. So, or 4 games ago, he was balling out. So we haven't had the same one, bro. But yeah, man, listen, man. No matter how good the defense is, if you're a great player, you make stuff happen regardless. AD is playing soft as tissue, lazy, disinterested, and totally unappreciative of the Lakers fan base. Reeves and Wenyen carrying the team. I love the energy Wenyen Gabriel has brought to the table the last couple games, man. He continues to give us second chance points, rebounds. He's contesting every shot at the rim. He's just been phenomenal. He's been phenomenal. We got to re-sign AR-15 at all costs. Like I said, if I have to deliver the money myself, put my life on the line, I'm willing to do it because I'll be damned if we let this kid go. He's just too spectacular. He's too spectacular, man. Playmaking elite, defensive elite, shot creating and shot making abilities elite. And my favorite thing about him is he knows how to get to the free throw line. There was one play where he pinned the defender on his hip, and then he knew that the defender would try to get back into the play, so he went up for the shot, gets fouled, gets to the free throw line. Just very crafty, man. The little spin move pump fake that let Markelle Fultz go flying that way, and then he hits the shot. I'm just like, wow. Wow, just truly spectacular, man. But here's the problem though. AD, man, he's not been the leader of this team for the last couple of games. And you would think that he would come out here balling out, especially after he missed free throws and had a horrible foul to end the last game. So I really hope that he gets his mental right, because you could tell mentally he's not in it, man. I don't know what's wrong. He has to act like he wants to be here. Dan, would you trade AD? I'm not going to have that conversation until after the season. I want to see what he could do for the rest of the year and potentially the postseason before we even have that conversation. But you know what, man? This team's playing with a lot of effort right now. They started off a little bit slow and lackadaisical, especially in their defensive efforts. We need to make sure we slow down Paolo Banchero if we want to put this one away, because he's got 15 points. Nobody else on that team's in double digits, so he's the key. I would really throw Vanderbilt on him, to be honest with you. But again, Troy Brown came out sniping, so shout out to him. D'Lo with 10 points, 3 assists, so he's doing all right, 3 for 5, way more efficient than the other night. Malik Beasley still is the odd man, man. He should not be starting, in my opinion. That clearly goes to Reaves. I mean, but if you want to have him as a super sub off the bench, then I'm with it. That's fine. As long as he's closing out games and he's playing crucial minutes. But yeah, I'd much rather start him or somebody else, because right now he just jacking up shots and he's not making any of them. And defensively, he's getting cooked. We need Wilt Davis. Yeah, ever since Coach said that, it's almost like he gets complacent, or like I said, it could be something going on at home that we don't know about. But no more excuses, man. AD needs to step up. I want to see him get up into the 30-point mark by the end of this game. That means he needs to have at least 25 points in the second half. A player of his caliber versus a team like Orlando, which they're very solid defensively. Don't forget about the numbers in the record. They got some defenders down there. They got a lot of size, man. Bobo came out here looking like a spider, man. Just he got long limbs and legs, man. This dude was, Mr. Stretch out here. But they got a lot of size out there, and we're gonna need AD to just play through it, man. Play through it. I don't know what's going on in his head, but when he came back in the game, we lost the lead. That should never happen. The bench players came out here and outplayed the starters, man, and they got us a huge lead. It was a 15-point game at one point, but then when we sat down Reaves and D'Angelo and Dennis, who, by the way, is playing good as well today, we lost that huge lead. And that should never happen when you insert your superstar in Anthony Davis back into the ball game. AD tanked the game that Dennis and Wenyan gave us. Well, he needs to show up from this point on, man, because we're 11 games in already to the finale of the season, the grand finale. So let's get this dub tonight. It's not over yet. We're up 10, but you're talking about a young team. Now, I noticed something. They're coming off of a back-to-back, right? The Magic are. So we got to run them out of the building. That's where we have in our advantage is in transition tonight. They're not getting back. So we need to run them out of the gym because we didn't play yesterday. They did. So we need to make sure that we wear them out. And defensively, we got to get after it in the second half. Don't give up nothing. A 10-point lead will disintegrate like water if you come out and have one of them signature sloppy third quarters. Johnny said, Vando and AD keep fumbling passes. Soft. Yeah, man, they got to be a lot better, especially Anthony Davis. From Vando, I mainly expect defense. But yeah, I'll say this about Vando. I do not want him bringing the ball up the court unless we have advantages in transition. But I hate it when him and AD have dribbled into traffic and lost the ball. That is just careless turnovers from our two bigs, because that's at the position that Vando is playing. They need to find their nearest guard as soon as they get the rebound and let them bring the ball up, because we're making too many mistakes in the backcourt. Too many. He said, we cannot come out lackadaisical in the third like we've been doing. Exactly. They got to come out here with a sense of urgency. First quarter, we didn't do that, but the bench came in and they put in that work. Let's not leave it to our bench to save us again, okay? Starters got to be better, man. Malik Beasley, 3 points. That's not even bench worthy at this point. That's like third string worthy. So he need to be better than that offensively. We got him out there for offensive purposes. Better end up with like 15 points or something. And if not, then he should hit the pine, because Lonnie could get his 15 points. You know what I mean? Lonnie can do that. So we got to be so much better, man. So much better. We got room for improvement, guys. Just because we got this lead, you can really credit that to the bench mob that came out there and put in the work. But mainly Austin Reaves, who's, he's like Austin Magic Powers right now, man, because he's out there, jacking the Orlando Magic for the name. It's Magic Austin right now, not the Orlando Magic. So let's make sure that we get him some help, especially AD. He needs to show up for reals. I want to see him at least at 25 points. I want to see a 20-point second half at least. And that's 10 points each quarter. Shouldn't be hard for a player of his caliber. If he can give me 30, even better, right? He has to be so much better, man. I've been really disappointed with his effort, especially defensively, man. Defensively, he's been letting guys kind of, you know, off the screen and rolls. Usually, guys are not rolling to the basket, so there's no reason why it should be dropped. You know, defense with Anthony Davis. Sometimes it looks like he's disinterested from contesting shots, or maybe he's saving it for the second half. I don't know, but he needs to play like he's not afraid to get hurt. Because right now he looks like he's scared to get hurt. That's what he's looking like right now. Sub B's for Christie. Oh, facts. I would love to see Max Christie. I'd rather see defense than that inconsistent offense that Beasley's giving us. But anyways, that second half's about to start, man. I really hope the starters can hold their own because the bench did their part already. Right? Even if they don't score a single point, which they will in the second half, they did their point. They did their damage already. So now we need the starters to show up. All right. So I'll see you guys here for the post game recap. Go Lakers, man. Let's get this dub.